is a company that's been making bags for almost 150 years. Bags for commercial use, industrial use, bags that hold upwards of 10,000 pounds. What you're seeing here is our set of 4. You get 2 large and 2 small. These are made for our home use, taking that 150 years experience and proven quality for you to use at home. The genius of these is they fold down to nothing when you're not using them. And when you go to use them, they are virtually indestructible. They are puncture resistant, tear resistant, water resistant. That smaller one will fit inside a shopping cart. But for all of the things we do around the house, the moving, the hauling, the storing, the gardening, all of it, these will become indispensable. So it's DuraSack M93835, and you're getting a set of 4, excuse me. What you're getting are 2 large, 1 is gingham, 1 is solid, and 2 small, and believe me, there's nothing small about them, 1 solid, 1 gingham. We have it in the green and we have them in the red over here. We have already lost 2 colors. The blue and the gray are completely gone. You can bring these home today. They're on 3 easy pays of $16.33. The red, 175 remain, and I think they're already going quickly. But here's what they are. A tote bag that when you're not using it, uses no space at all. And when it's go time to move, store, haul, garden, they become a superhero. This is a bag doing what other bags cannot do. It's standing on its own. Semi-rigid sides and a wire frame at the top holds it open, changing everything for you, because now filling it and loading it, you've got both hands back. We've got double stitch reinforced handles, the tote ones, as well as the easy dump ones. Now I'm going to come over here and just kind of scratch the surface of how these can help you in your own home. Because right now we've got fall cleanup time, right? One of the toughest chores. If you're using something like this, you know how backbreaking this is, because it doesn't stand up. It punctures. We have sticks in here, big yard sticks. We have all the cleanup in here, and it stayed open while I filled it up, almost like a personal assistant. And when it's time to take this and dump it, I can carry it myself with these tote handles, right? So it's not like a bin that I couldn't see in front of me. I can actually put this on my shoulder and carry it. And when it's time to dump it, I've got that easy dump handle. The first time I've ever been able to do my fall yard cleanup without waiting for my husband to help dump the basket out. But we're gonna show you how strong and how durable. When we say virtually indestructible, those are jagged bricks. We had to use commercial equipment to show you how strong they are. Look at the handles. They haven't ripped, they haven't torn. This means these bags will not fail you. Whether you're moving, whether you're storing, when you have firewood, you do not have to worry about these puncturing. And look how it goes on your shoulder, making everything easy. The DuraSack bags are virtually indestructible. You're getting a set of 4. This is the biggest pack up we've ever done. You've got 3 easy pays of $16.33 to get it home. The small one holds, right there, that's the small one, that's the tote. That holds 1,000 pounds. I know we can't lift 1,000 pounds, but if you have to lift 40 pounds or 50 pounds or 100 pounds, you know that this bag isn't going to tear. This is the large one. This is the one that holds 2,000 pounds. That's independent lab tested and certified. Now what I have in here is all my fall decor. I've got a giant lantern, I've got the porch sign, I've got my cushions, I've got a yard stake that would shred a regular bag. That's meant to poke right into the ground. I don't have to worry about a thing. But what I love about this is this really solves 2 seasons of decor, because I bring this outside, all my fall decor, and I can put it out, but then I'm gonna take my summer decor, I'm gonna put it in here and store it. These big things that are hard to store, you know, the lanterns and the solar lights and things like that. In here, we have firewood. If you have that great pleasure of burning fire, you know how heavy and how hard it is to carry firewood. You don't have to be gentle with these at all. The small one, we call it small, nothing small about it. You've got that easy tote handle that will allow you to dump it out, but what an easy way to carry your firewood. Now, I love this one so much because my husband's a big tailgater, and he used to pack his truck to go tailgating, and he'd have the grill packed, and he'd have the big cooler packed, and then he'd have the chairs packed, but it was all over his trunk. We've got an entire tailgate in this bag. What an incredible gift. If you've got a gentleman in your life that's tough to buy for, what a great idea. And the fact that you can carry it, it's not like a bin where you can't see where you're walking. Carries like a tote. Virtually indestructible from the company that's been making bags for 150 years. Look at those bricks dropping in the bag. We actually had meetings about how we could challenge this bag. What could we do to tear or puncture or rip this bag? And you saw when we dropped those bricks, nothing tore, the handles stayed perfectly in place. I have used them to schlep things all over the place. My daughter's in college. We move her in the summer, we move her in the winter. Everything goes in here. We actually moved her once. We had toaster ovens, we had dishes, we had cutting boards, all kinds of things that are otherwise so difficult to pack and move. So what you're getting is a set of 4. You get 2 of the large that hold that 2,000 pounds. You get 2 of the small. 2 of them are gingham, 2 of them are solid. $16.33 gets them home. And coming up next, we have Sean Pepford with Sundoe coming up next. Hey, Sean.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you this evening. So some of you are doing fall cleanup and you're saying, all right,